the Ace family divorce.
Maybe they had an open relationship.
You want to act like you're single? Be single.
Be single.
Why are you dragging her along?
Are men allowed to have female friends?
On the Real Housewives of Potomac, the topic,
Yeah.
let's talk about Robyn. This is like red flag. Like, this is a huge red flag. When you're in the public eye, people are going to talk.
50/50 podcast. Hello and welcome back. I'm Yas.
And I'm Yel.
And welcome to the 50/50 podcast.
Yes, we are here getting ready for our next episode.
Episode 2.
Episode 2. And we have a little bit of a spicy one today, I think.
I think so.
Yeah, we weren't expecting to get into I don't know, is it called gossip?
Gossip or kind of YouTube drama.
YouTube drama a little bit.
Talk about YouTubers so early on.
Yeah, celebrity drama too a little bit.
Celebrity
there's
drama,
a lot to talk about, but yeah, so we want to get into all that, but
let's start off with how our week was. How have you been?
it's been so cold here. It's been freezing cold.
Freezing.
And I've been hearing it's all across America. I've been hearing even on the West Coast, East Coast, in the middle, there's been a lot of colder temperatures. And I feel for us, we haven't had weather this cold in a long time.
Yeah, it hasn't been this cold. We're in single digits here.
Yeah, and that's it's been I feel I don't know,
maybe
5-10 years since I was gonna
say,
this
maybe
cold.
10 years.
Yeah, it's crazy, and it's not lasting long, but it has been 2 weeks now. I saw the weather, and for next week it looks like it's gonna lighten up a little bit, it's gonna get a little bit warmer. But man, it's just been freezing. We went sledding for the first time in I can't even remember.
Oh my god!
I remember the last time I sled, but I had to be 8 years old or something. So it's a really long time ago.
It's been a really long time,
and it was so fun. But why is it kind of a little bit scary now?
I don't know. I can't do slides. I get scared now. I couldn't do the sledding. My sister did it, but I could not do the sledding.
Yeah, I went sledding with my niece.
Yeah, because I'm scared. I'm scared. I don't know why.
Yeah.
All of us, I think it's it goes kind of fast for me, so I don't want to go.
Yeah, it was actually surprisingly a lot faster than I remember, and it's so crazy. When I was little, I've always been scared of rides and roller coasters. I'm not.
And I wasn't.
And you weren't. But I remember when I was little, sledding or going down big slides or anything, that stuff I didn't consider to be scary, and now I'm scared of that too.
I know that's.
So I'm what the heck? I'm aren't I supposed to be getting braver or something? But
I think it's being happening. A mom for me.
Yeah.
But I'm just I don't know. Now it just scares me.
Yeah.
Which before I didn't care. It was whatever. But
yeah.
Who knows?
I just hate that dropping feeling, from the roller coasters and everything.
Oh yeah. I don't like that.
And you kind of feel that too with the slides. But surprisingly with the sledding, I was just I didn't think about it. I was I'm gonna just do it. I'm it seems so fun. And this was a pretty big hill that we were going down.
Times.
And I went many times. After the first time, it wasn't even. The first time I was a little scared, but then after that, I wasn't scared at all. And you don't really feel the dropping in the sledding. That's the good thing. You just feel.
You don't?
No, with the slides you do, because sometimes the slides will be super straight down, but with this it just felt fast. So
wow.
Yeah, I loved it. It was fun. But yeah, how about you?
I've been cold. I've been in the house, cold. I just want to be hibernating.
I know, we've been stuck in the house.
Not sleeping, but just being inside.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, me too. I don't like going out in the cold.
I don't like the cold. I don't like feeling cold. I just
I'm unless I have to, I'm staying home.
No, I want to be at home, and we've been at home just enjoying the time.
Yeah, it's been nice.
Yeah, it's been nice. It's been good.
And then recently, this news dropped.
Yeah,
which we're about to talk about today.
Crazy.
I know, crazy. I was actually pretty shocked.
I was shocked too. I was really shocked. You want to say what it is?
Yeah. You want to say it?
No, you say it.
Okay, I'll go ahead and say it. But, I'm sure, I don't know if you guys keep up on YouTube drama and all that, but I'm sure you guys heard the news about the Ace family divorce because they were officially married. So,
Just so sad.
They're breaking up. Yeah, which is so sad. I really am sad about it, actually.
I'm sad because it's not just a breakup of the parents, but the kids.
The kids, and they're young. They're all so little.
Yeah.
So, I know it's hard at any age, I'm sure. We're very lucky. Our parents have been married for 35 years, so we don't know about the divorce life at all. But I know from friends and other people and everything, friends who their parents got divorced when they were little and everything. And it always is really rough on the kids because, no matter how friendly they remain and everything, there's so many changes that happen.
There is, yeah.
But yeah, it's just so, shocking and sad. And I know, we can just get right into it, but I know, for many years, I was a viewer of the Ace family.
Yeah.
I liked watching their videos. I actually really enjoyed them.
Fun. It was funny.
Yeah.
It was entertaining. Yeah. I know that they get also a lot of hate and all that stuff, but their stuff was actually entertaining.
They have 18 million subscribers. So I know people like to hate on them, but I mean, people like them too.
Yeah.
Because otherwise they wouldn't have that many subscribers and everything. And I was definitely one of the people who liked their stuff. The truth is, in life, like, really, if you're doing anything good in life, like, if you're succeeding in anything, you're going to have haters.
Yeah.
Because for some reason, I don't know why people are like this, but, and it's so sad, but, like, human nature is, like, and it's not everybody. Not everybody's like this, but there's certain people out there in the world that it's, like, human nature to them that if somebody's doing well at their job or whatever, their hobby, whatever, there's always somebody that's going to, like, be mad about that. And it's so weird, but
yeah, it's sad that people are like that.
It's sad that people are like that. So anyways, of course they're gonna have haters because, like, they were doing great at their time, you know. They were like,
yeah, I mean, they just skyrocketed at one point.
yeah, they have millions of views,
right? And not to say that we don't know all the scams that he's been in.
Exactly, that's what I was gonna say too.
So we enjoyed watching their content and stuff, but we always knew, in the back of our head, well, he scammed people. So we're not saying,
yeah, we're not
either
saying
we're promoting that or anything.
Yeah, and that's what I was gonna say too. Actually, I'm like, there was also so many rumors about him cheating.
Yeah.
And everything. But I always, because I know we would talk about this before.
Yeah.
I always never wanted to believe it. When I would see the vlogs, they just seemed like such a nice couple.
Yeah, they seemed like they just were good for each other.
Yeah, they seemed like they were good for each other.
Happy.
Yeah, he seemed like a nice guy to Catherine. That's what I thought. She seemed like a nice, girl to him, nice wife and everything. So I didn't want to believe all those, like, rumors, but there was so many that, at some point when there's so many rumors about the same thing, like over him cheating, like, not everybody's can be lying about that.
Right, yeah. And it's so sad. I wonder if, I can't remember clearly if they had video footage also of him with other women, or...
I don't remember clearly. I know there was, like, videos of him, like, out and about.
Without Catherine.
Yeah, without Catherine. Yeah. And at these places where the girls would say that things happened or whatever, like, he hit on them, whatever, But I don't know if there was ever video footage, or maybe there was, we just didn't catch it. I don't know if there was ever video footage of him, like, kissing somebody or something. I don't know about that.
Right, okay.
But I know there was also, like, people would have videos of texts or, like, him being in girls' DMs in Instagram, saying, like, just being, like, flirtatious, which you should not be if you have a girlfriend, wife, whatever. Like, you should not, and especially him being a father, husband, everything. Like, he should have not been saying those things.
No.
But there was always that side that people would be like, no, those are fake. Like, those are, like, edited, like, photoshopped messages. And you never know nowadays with technology. So
you never know.
I always kind of, like, I kind of
wish
didn't want to
for the
believe it.
best,
Yeah, I
like,
wish for the best. I was
yeah.
like, no, I'm like, it can't be true. Like, they're fine, whatever. But and with their separation, like, Catherine, nobody has said why they're getting a divorce exactly. So we don't know if it's that. But one thing that I did see is on her Snapchat, she was there, like, after the news broke out and everything, she had been, like, posting stuff and everything. And she mentioned there, like, that they're like, why now? And she was just saying, like, it's been many years coming, and which it's like that for most relationships, I'm sure, where by the time we see the breakup, like, they probably already...
Yeah, they've probably been broken up for a long time, and we that's what I feel like they took a break also from YouTube.
Yeah,
I think the last time they posted was maybe 6 months ago.
Yeah, it's been a long time. Yeah. So one thing that she mentioned was, like, she said that there was some things that didn't sit right with her, and that over the years she allowed it, and now she's she doesn't see it as something she can brush under the rug anymore. And to me, I took that as his,
cheating.
His cheating, or maybe not even his cheating, maybe even him just being flirtatious with other women, like, that things he shouldn't be doing.
I don't know, I'm gonna bring this up, but or maybe
it.
even, like, they started off maybe, like, with a monogamous relationship.
Yeah.
And then maybe she was like, it was okay, maybe they had an open relationship.
Yeah, that could be, actually.
Because you said something didn't sit right. What
that's what she said. She was like,
I
don't remember her words exactly, but it was something along the lines of, like, some things didn't feel right anymore.
Yeah. That could be up to so much
it could be so many things, yeah. And she did say later, they were like, somebody asked her, like, what are those things? She's like, oh, just, like, we grew differently and, all that stuff. But I don't know. I still think I was like, this sounds to me like it's, all those things are probably true.
And she's put it in a nice way, which is that's nice of her to not, throw him under the bus. Because we know through all the rumors.
Yeah.
Like they say, there's so many rumors. Not everything is true, but something. If it's so much about the same thing, right? Like you were saying, there has to be
a little bit of that. Has to be true.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's that common ground. Like all these girls, basically at the most basic level, what are they all saying? They're all saying that he is like talking to them in a way that's inappropriate for a
married man.
Married man,
right?
Yeah, to be talking to them like that, like acting like he's single. Basically, he's out there acting like he's single. Yeah. And at that point, really, if you want to act like you're single, be single. Be single. Why are you dragging her along?
Yeah, there's no, and with the kids,
and the kids too,
because that ends up hurting them, because they're gonna end up, they're in the public eye. Yeah. The kids are going to see it at one point. Yeah. Because just a quick Google search when they're a little bit older.
Yeah. I mean, so many videos. If you even go on YouTube right now and you search like Ace family, you don't even have to put breakup right now, but if you put breakup, then even more. But you see so many, like, channels talking about them, like, and everything, and all that stuff is out there. Like everything that I'm talking about right now, like because I saw it there, so they would be able to access it too. Yeah. So yeah, that's just so sad. And yeah, right now they're amicable. Right now. So I know, and hopefully it stays that way. Honestly, hopefully it stays that way.
But just based on what happened with like Shyla and stuff.
That's what I was gonna say too.
I don't know. And their mom, getting so involved. She's heavily involved in, I feel like in their decision making stuff. Yeah,
and all their relationships videos, too. It seems like,
and with the kids, because she gets involved like with the. I know she's the grandma and everything, but she's the grandma. She's not the mom or the dad. Yeah. So I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. There's so many allegations there too from Shyla, like you were saying, and I don't know if you guys keep up with that, but that was crazy a couple years ago. Whenever that happened, I don't even know how many years ago that was.
Yeah, all those videos that came out, the police going there. She has to call the police. Yeah. The mom, like,
all those videos they took of each other, like, supposedly, the other one didn't know that they were recording and everything.
All those, like,
and you kind of see their true colors. And,
yeah. And I wonder if I know we're saying poor Catherine and everything, but she's also been yeah, she's part of the scams and all that stuff. She's part of it, unfortunately.
That's what a lot of people have said too, like with all this coming out, like because I know one of the things I saw too, I don't know if you saw this, but people were asking like Shyla, they were like, oh, now that she's out of the family too, because she's getting divorced, even though they're always going to be family because they have the kids, right? Yep, exactly. But she's like, quote unquote, out of the family, and so are you. They were telling Shyla, they're like, are you gonna like now you guys can like link up and like expose the Ace family, basically. They were saying that, like, or expose the McBrooms.
I mean, they probably could.
They could, but I saw Shyla, I think it was also on Snapchat, and she was like, no way. She's like, Catherine has been so mean to her. So it just goes back to, I guess, those things, and not everybody speaks of her that way, but a lot of people do say that she is not innocent either, like, in the situation. Yeah. But at least from, as far as the cheating and all that, like, in her relationship, I've never heard a rumor of her cheating. Or
of Catherine cheating, you're saying?
Catherine, yeah. Or
no, I never heard of that.
Or her doing like things that like
inappropriate like,
for somebody in a relationship. Yeah. So at least on that front, I don't see that. But like, I've heard like she's in on the scams and everything. Yeah. Which this is all like allegedly too, right?
Yeah, I don't know. This is all alleged. We don't know. I mean,
I haven't kept up with those scamming things, but I know people like have said that a lot online, like.
I think with the boxing stuff,
like he never paid them or something.
I wonder what happened with that.
Yeah, I don't know what happened with that. I haven't kept up with it, but
also, just with all this cheating stuff and everything, a lot of people are saying, like, she's free at last. She gets to like finally live her life, and she can be basically just free from them. I also wonder if she's going to have kind of the same, because Shyla, I don't think in the beginning it started off that bad. How the split up was, or was it? What? Now that I think of it, I think it was pretty bad.
Yeah, I can't remember exactly, but I feel like it was explosive from the beginning.
Yeah, and that's what I was gonna say. I wonder if it's gonna if something goes wrong, is their mom, Austin's mom? Yeah, is she gonna like turn against her? Yeah, because I know the videos that we've seen and everything. They seem like all amicable. They seem nice. It seems like she takes into consideration, the grandma, because his grandma's always there. The mom, Austin's mom. Yeah. So I just hope that they stay amicable just for the kids' sake, really.
Yeah. She seems like friendly with her in-laws and everything. Like Catherine seems friendly with her in-laws. So I think that's something different too. I don't know about Shyla too much because to be honest, I didn't watch their channel too much. Like Shyla and Landon.
Yeah, me neither.
When they had their channel, I honestly would never really watch their videos. Just I don't know why. I guess it like never really popped up for me. But so I don't know too much about her relationship with her like mother-in-law. But I know from Catherine's side, it looks like they do get along. So that might be something that is different for her too, because maybe since she does get along with her, now even post-breakup, like she might still want to keep that relationship.
I wonder.
So, but like you said, that's good for the kids, like to have just, just have peace for them. Like at the end of the day, that's their family too. And I guess it just is better if like everybody gets along. But you mentioned something about like being set free and all that. And that was, I'm so glad you said that because I was just thinking about that too. Like when she had posted, I think it was before they said that they were getting divorced. She had posted something, Catherine, on her Instagram, like a picture of her, and it says like, finally set free or finally free, something along the lines of like she's free now. And I remember even seeing that and I was like, that's a little like
weird,
like what are you set free from? And then now with the news coming out and her being set free, that also is like, I feel like that's also like some type of like cryptic message or something, you know what I mean?
She's very cryptic with her things too, because she always talks about like she's wants to be like this spiritual kind of person.
Yeah. She was so,
and with the whole, remember the whole mermaid thing and all that stuff.
Oh my god, yeah, that was so confusing. That's the one thing. Like, I don't know. I like Catherine. I do like. I like her, but sometimes she says things and it's like she's just saying a whole bunch of stuff and she doesn't say anything at the same time.
Exactly, that's what I was gonna say. She says so much that it's in the end it's nothing. You're like, wait, what did I even watch?
Yeah, and like so she can be confusing sometimes.
Yeah.
But when I saw that post about being like set free and everything, and now it making sense with the divorce and all that, I'm like, when you like go through divorce and everything and like those are the words you're choosing to say, like now I'm finally free,
right?
It does feel like she was like, caught up in something she didn't want to be in for a long time.
Yeah.
So kind of going back to what you said about like the whole cheating scandals and everything, and maybe him wanting to have an open relationship or something. So I feel like that kind of, it goes like hand in hand. Like it just, because otherwise you can be like finally happy or so. Your words would just be different. I think.
And that's what I was gonna say. And her saying finally set free.
Yeah.
That's, I mean, you don't, I don't know, unless, like you said, you're being held kind of like against your will, maybe.
Yeah.
And I think she did mention she was only in it for that long of a period of time because of her kids.
Yeah, she did say that.
So I guess she feels like her kids are a little bit older. They're not old, but they're not infants anymore. So she feels, ready and strong enough
to do it.
Yeah. Because it's a hard decision. That's a hard decision. And she's a woman, and for some reason, I do think it's harder for a woman to leave than for a man.
Yeah, she was just saying how she has been so unhappy for like, she said since 2018, and I don't know exactly the years her kids were born, but I'm pretty sure some of her kids have been born since that time. Like I know especially the last one, because he's only like, I think like 2 years old or something, their littlest child.
From the mother perspective, and that's just mine, right?
Your opinion.
My opinion, I think the way that maybe she chose to handle it was because this is just all right, my opinion, you put your children first. You always put your child first, their needs, their wants, and everything, and then you are happy because they're happy, right? Yeah. And I guess when she realized, wait a minute, I'm actually not happy.
Yeah. Once
she actually realized that, maybe she's like, how do I get out of this? Maybe they're too young. Mm-hmm. This is not, I'm not ready to leave yet. I'm, God knows what also happened. Is the money also in her name or only on his name? Yeah. So many things. So I hope that she figured out a way to leave with money and stuff so she can take care of herself, she can take care of her kids.
And I mean, I'm happy for her for finally making that decision, because I do feel bad for the kids. Like I was saying, I do think it's a really sad situation, but just the way that she's talking about it, like talking about being set free and feeling free and feeling happy. Finally, she says she's been happy. Like she hasn't been happy for so many years, and finally she's feeling happy. So I'm happy for her because of that. But just because of those words that she's using and everything, I'm like, okay, I do feel happy for her to be set free, but I am still sad for the kids, of course. But
I'm sad for the kids. I'm happy for her, like you said, because if you're using that language and stuff like that, it was time.
Yeah.
And she was probably over it a long time ago. Like you said, it was 2018. So if she felt like she wanted to leave in 2018, she was probably feeling like she wanted to leave even before that.
Yeah, and that's like that's like 6 years ago now. I know we're just starting 2024, but like,
wow, I can't believe it.
5 or 6 years ago at this point. So that's just crazy. You mentioned this, and it's so true, like about the money, and I didn't think about that because like they have a joint channel. So it's like, exactly. I wonder what they're going to do about that.
I heard that they're going to leave the channel to their kids.
Yeah, I heard that too. They said that they're going to have their kids run it, but
how? They're so little.
Yeah, I guess doing like, I don't know, they're going to turn into like a kids YouTube channel maybe, because I know.
I also heard some people saying also, what are they going to do with the channel like from now until their kids like kind of take over? Are they going to do like vlogs, like separation vlogs?
Oh my God. That's funny that you said that. I heard that too. People were like, everybody's kind of waiting for them to like post a video about it because they're like, just think about it. If they were to post a video right now talking about their divorce, that thing would be like trending. That video would blow up.
It would be number one.
There'd be like millions of views on it. So that's also something like kind of funny that like they're choosing not to talk about it on YouTube.
Right.
When they're so open with talking about things. And we all know, like, we can't judge nobody for how they want to get their money, right?
Yeah.
But we all know that they like to capitalize on drama.
Of course.
To get the views, to get the money. And honestly, I kind of don't blame them because it's their own drama. And if they're, I mean, why not them capitalize on their own drama? You know what I mean?
We've seen so many of
these.
If
they're willing to talk about it.
Yeah, I mean, we've seen so many of these we broke up videos. Yeah. Because people want
the drama.
The views, and it's the money,
Yeah.
And at the end of the day, it's a paycheck.
I know.
So I am really surprised that they're not putting anything on YouTube.
Yeah, but they are putting it all on Snapchat. So that's a little bit...
And I heard that Snapchat pays more than YouTube or TikTok or both or something.
Or both, yeah. I don't know.
That could be. That's probably the reason why.
I would believe that because, like, why are they choosing to... Because they're posting everything on Snapchat. Like, their Snapchat stories is, like, so much about this whole situation about the divorce. Because obviously that's what everybody's curious about.
Yeah, I don't have Snapchat, so I haven't...
Yeah.
I need to get it.
Yeah. It's just, like... So that makes sense that, like, that's the platform that they choose to share everything on. And it's not by coincidence, guys. Like, I'm sure it's because that's where they're getting the money from.
It's where they're getting the money, yeah, definitely. Because I wouldn't... And also, they already left YouTube. Why are they even posting this? They posted on Instagram.
Yeah.
Right? If they wanted to split up, I mean, they left YouTube. It's been 6 months.
Yeah.
They could have just split up and just...
Like, under the radar.
Yeah, under the radar. Nobody had to know anything.
Yeah.
They chose to come out and say it. I wonder also why, you know? I mean, the money, obviously, but...
Yeah, and maybe also, who knows, like, I know people have been speculating a lot, like, kind of, when somebody splits up, you always think, like, what route are they going to take? And, like, a lot of people think, like, Austin's going to take, like, the Playboy route. So maybe they do want that news out there. So
what do you mean, the Playboy? What does that mean?
Like, like being a Playboy, like, being out on the streets with different girls and, like, just openly dating other people, I guess. And, and him, with this news being out there, then it's, like, not really... Like, oh my God, he's cheated on Catherine. Now it's just going to be like...
Now he cares about the cheating on Catherine?
I don't know. You're right, though. Yeah. Probably not. He probably doesn't care, to be honest. But, yeah, who knows? There's so many, like, legal things and everything. And according to what I heard online, she's the one who, like, filed for divorce, so...
That's good.
Yeah.
Just going into another topic, though, but it's about open relationships. Sometimes when people start off a marriage as monogamous, and then they want to have... What is it called? Polyamorous? Not polygamist. What the hell?
Polygamist? I don't know. I don't know the right term for it, to be honest, but like...
Not polygamist?
Basically, they want to be in a marriage.
Have multiple partners, right?
Have multiple partners, but stay in their marriage. That's like the one key, which I don't get it. But I mean, to each their own, but...
Yeah. Just like on the Real Housewives of Potomac.
Yeah.
Ashley Darby, she had... I think she said she had an open marriage in the beginning.
Yeah, I think she said they got married on the terms of it, like, being an open marriage.
So she got married being, like, an open marriage, and then she had her first son. And I think she told her husband, I want to close the marriage. I just want it to be you and me. And then, of course, on the show, you see her, like, going around. I think it was last season or a couple seasons ago. I'm not sure exactly when it happened.
Yeah.
That... She finds out, someone tells her, oh, your husband was in a hotel room, seen with some other woman. And she takes it so calm and so whatever because she's like, hey, guys, like, we have this agreement.
Yeah.
She tells them. And then she, when her side interview or whatever, she's like, I told him to stop. Yeah. I told him I didn't want that anymore and this and that and the other.
Right.
So that could be something also that could have happened with Catherine.
And they ultimately got divorced. So Ashley Darby, if you guys watch the show or not, but she's like one of the wives on the show Real Housewives of Potomac, and they ended up getting divorced because she wanted to now close the marriage. And theirs is a little bit different, right? Because they started the marriage on those terms of like having an open marriage, which, like I said, to each their own. But that to me is just weird. Like, why even get married at that point? Like, I don't know.
I mean, at that point, just
that sounds like you want to be single. Is that what you just said?
That's what I just said.
That sounds like you want to be single. So. But yeah, so they started on those terms. That's different because like that's something that they agreed on and they got married on those terms. And then now, so she wants to change it, and he wasn't into that. He didn't want to, have just a one-on-one relationship. So they ended up getting divorced. So that is this doesn't work out. it's basically what we're noticing.
It doesn't work out. It doesn't work out.
Yeah.
And people, want to act like it does. I don't think it does. I mean,
I don't think it does either. I personally, yeah, I just feel like at that point you should just be single. Like, why are you like having this one commitment and then have like acting like you're single anyways? Yeah. So it's just weird. It seams like too much work.
Disrespectful also.
So
for me, that's 100% disrespectful.
Yeah.
Because you're really not respecting anybody, but specifically your actual main spouse, partner, whatever you want to call them, your husband, wife, whatever. You're disrespecting that whole relationship, that main relationship. You're disrespecting it. You're not treating it as it should be. It's so wrong.
Yeah.
For me.
Yeah, me too. I just don't. I don't see it working out. Like, I know it's becoming kind of like a more popular thing people want to say, but honestly, I'm like, I don't think so. Like, it's one of those things where like you hear, like especially like celebrities and stuff, like they'll like, they're accused of or allegedly have these relationships. We don't know for sure. Some people we know for sure, like Ashley Darby, like she's clearly said it, but they always end up not working out. It just sounds like cheating.
It sounds like cheating. It's like I said, so disrespectful on all levels.
Yeah.
And just we see it doesn't work out.
Yeah,
it never works out.
Exactly. But at least Ashley Darby, like, she didn't say it at first that they had an open relationship. Like, she said this after her husband Michael had been like caught with other women, like we were saying, and everybody was like kind of like, oh my God, but like you said, she wasn't shocked because for her it wasn't
exactly
something that she knew that he's gonna do that because that's part of their terms
agreement, right?
Yeah, but then on the Real Housewives of Potomac, the topic, let's talk about Robyn.
Poor Robyn.
Poor Robyn. God. She is another one of the wives on the Real Housewives of Potomac, and she has, oh my God, so many issues.
She's like oblivious or something. I don't know.
Yeah, I've been watching the show. We've been watching this season, and it's like so frustrating to see her because she is in a situation where to give you like a little bit of backstory, her husband, his name is Juan. They call him Juan, so I guess should we call him? I don't know. I feel weird calling him Juan because his name is Juan. But anyways. Her husband, he is, oh my God, always on the news, like.
Always seen with other women.
Women having stories saying, like, him DMing them, things that he shouldn't be DMing again, like, as a married man. Him going to pay hotels for
that's just
random women.
And Robyn saying, well, he's just be nice and help. That stuff is like, are you not seeing, like, everybody sees that he's a cheater. How are you going to say your husband's going to a hotel to pay for a hotel room
and then leaving?
And then he leaves. Yeah. Couldn't he just pick up the phone and pay for it on the phone or online? I mean,
I know. I mean, we're in freaking 2024. Like, you can pay for it online. There's so many different...
But let's say he's so old.
Yeah.
Okay, pick up the phone.
Right, pick up the phone and then you can pay it that way. You know what you can even do? If that lady needs help, she can't Venmo her some money. Send her some money through Cash App. Like, there's so many things.
There's so many ways.
There's no need for you to physically go somewhere to just pay for that room and then leave. Like, that just seems really, like, you're not going there just for that. So, but she's so oblivious. She has so many excuses for him.
And that's the thing. She has an excuse for everything. He doesn't have to say one word because she's there ready to jump.
Yeah.
Ready to say what it is.
I know. And then she will say things like, like they were asking her, like, on the show, this was one of the episodes, they were like, why aren't you checking, like, when these allegations come out that he's DMing these women, like, do you ask for his phone? Do you ask, like, maybe, like, she doesn't have to grab it, but, like, just ask him, okay, show me these conversations so I can see that it actually is photoshopped or whatever, like, if you really don't have it. And then her excuse was like, oh, he deletes everything off his phone. Like, he doesn't have all his messages are deleted, all his DMs are deleted.
That's
and
suspicious.
Everybody else is like, red flag. Like, this is a huge red flag. And she's like, no, like, she's like, no, he's just weird that way. It's like, what, weird?
That's not like, weird. That's guilty.
That is extremely... Yeah, like, guilty. That makes you seem so guilty because why are you deleting your messages every day? I mean, who even has the time?
What are you hiding if you... Yeah, like, after you're done texting, boom, delete.
That's so... Yeah, I don't get it at all. And, like, so anyways, that's so frustrating. I feel like for the other women on the cast and, like...
They have like an intervention for her and everything.
They have like an intervention for her, and it's like it's also like as a viewer you're just like, oh my god, like I feel like I want to scream at my TV screen and just be like oh my god, why can't you see this? And of course it's her relationship, she can do whatever she wants, but she is on reality TV, so that's why she opens up the door for criticism and everything, because if you're gonna be on a platform like that,
and she's expected to share her life.
Exactly, she's expected to share her life, even though she did keep that situation about the hotel and her husband paying for that lady's hotel. That happened during last season, but she actually ended up keeping that under wraps, which also the ladies didn't like.
Yeah, I mean, neither did Andy Cohen.
Neither did Andy Cohen, I don't think. Yeah,
I feel like he didn't like that because, like, he's told her, when they had that, like, one-on-one kind of whatever reunion between both of them.
Yeah.
He was just kind of like, you're here to talk about your life. That's what this whole show is about. She's like, well, it happened before the show was airing, so why I didn't think that I had to bring it on into the show. That's what
that was her excuse. And of course he would have wanted that, because that would have been so much drama. I mean, I would have loved that as a viewer to see more of that.
And he wanted, I guess, for the ratings, I guess.
The ratings, yeah. And I know that they also don't share everything, because I'm sure the other ladies too, they have skeletons in their closet, like people like to say. They have their dirty laundry that they don't want to air out. So I know that too.
Things that are so big that impact her life, because that is a really big thing. And she didn't share it. That's also kind of interesting that she didn't want to share it last season. And now I feel like the whole season is about that.
I know. And like you said, like that's a really big thing in somebody's life. Like, if your husband is like cheating on you basically, or like maybe cheating on you. But that's the thing with her. Like, it's like,
but remember, she claims he does not cheat on her.
Oh, yeah. She claims he does not cheat on her at all. He never has. And I think he says the same thing, I would assume. To her, at least.
I see her talking more than him.
Yeah.
She always is. They ask him a question and she's ready there to jump for him. Yeah. He never really has to respond because she's there. She's ready and...
Yeah. And he's really not too involved with the show either.
He's not. He doesn't like to be. And that's also the weird part because...
It's like weird.
Yeah, I see, suspicious. I see, what's it called? Oh, the other one, Happy Eddie.
Yeah.
Karen's husband.
Yeah, Ray. Yeah.
They're all in it.
Yeah, he just doesn't like to be seen too much. And
he never goes to the reunions.
He never goes to the reunions because he doesn't want to be asked any of those hard questions.
He's always working.
Because he already knows. That's what everybody's going to ask.
Yeah.
Because,
oh, no, he's going to be in the hot seat if he goes there.
Yeah.
It's going to be nonstop towards him.
Yeah. And so, like we were saying, like, that's, like, a big thing for anybody. But it seems like to her it's not that big of a deal because it just happens all the time. Like, even this season when it started, there was, like, other allegations out there. Or not even allegations. This was actual video footage of him being at a nail salon with another, like, I guess his coworker.
His trainer?
Or his trainer. Was it his trainer? Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know. Something like that.
Somebody, either his trainer or his coworker. I can't remember what it is. But, like, it's like, why are you at the nail salon with somebody? I know that's not too, like, incriminating, but it's just weird.
It's weird. What do you...
Like, does he go to the nail salon with his wife, too? Or, like... Yeah. Because usually men don't like to be... Or not even just men. Usually, if you're not getting your nails done, you don't like to be in the nail salon. They're just waiting.
Smelling those fumes also.
Yeah. Even me. Like, I have been in the nail salon before, but I would never just go there to sit and wait. I'd be like, I'll wait for you in the car or the store next door or something like that.
Yeah, I'll pick you up later because...
Yeah.
Smelling those fumes, number one. Those things... It's a strong smell in there. And they could take... Sometimes it takes like 3 hours because they're slow.
Yeah. Oh my God. Yeah.
So they take forever.
That's happened to us.
Yeah. So I would not, unless I'm there actively getting my nails done and all that, that's the only way I guess I'll be waiting for you. Right. But otherwise, just sitting there.
Yeah.
While, especially, and it's not even his wife.
It's not even his wife.
That's the weird part.
So weird.
I get it. Okay, a husband wants to wait there with his wife. Yeah. Fine. But... with a friend?
Yeah, and he claims they're friends, but it's just like, it's just weird. Like, why do you have to go wait at a nail salon while she gets her nails done? It's just kind of weird. Like, if you're friends, wouldn't you go, like, maybe out to eat with your wife and your friend? Like, I don't know. It's just
why
like,
isn't your wife there with you?
Why isn't your wife there with you?
And that goes to another thing, too, Are men allowed to have female friends?
Yeah, this is like, this is controversial because people have so many different
very controversial
views on this, but...
I say no.
I know.
I guess that could be my hot take. I mean...
Yeah.
Take it for what you want, but
yeah.
I say no.
I say no too because, or like, okay, they can have female friends, but why can't your wife be there with you? Like, why can't you guys go out? I think if you're married already, like, this goes for the women too. Like, if you have a male friend, right? Why can your husband not come with you? Or why can't your spouse, whatever, your partner can't come with you?
So can you have friends of the opposite
gender,
sex, whatever you want to say?
I don't know. I feel like I feel like no, too.
I feel like no. I mean, I'm going to say no. Yeah. Not I feel. I know that it's a no. Because why? Why, for a woman, for a man, why do you want to confide your feelings, your emotions, or whatever it is on that person? In my case, on a man.
Yeah.
Why would I say things to another man? Why don't I just say it to my husband?
Yeah.
And the same, with my husband. Why should he say it to another woman? He should just say it to me, right?
Right.
I'm his friend. I'm his, I'm the person he needs to confide in. Same with me. He's my friend.
Yeah.
I need to confide in him.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, no, I agree 100%. And what I don't like is, like, when people say, like, for example, like, oh, like, this is my friend, so we have to go out, like, one-on-one to things. Like,
oh, hell no.
That's weird, too, because why can't your partner come with you, right? Like, that makes things weird. Like,
why are you texting also? Like,
yeah.
Those things like that. This reminds me so much of On the Real.
Yeah.
I forgot her name. Oh my
Tamar.
God. Tamar. I love Tamar.
Yeah.
I love Tamar. She was like, oh, hell no.
Yeah.
No. That's a no. That's a no way.
She's like, he doesn't need friends.
He doesn't. He doesn't
I would agree with her so much.
I agree with her. I miss her.
Yeah.
Miss her.
Yeah. Oh my God. The Real. Yeah. When she left The Real, the show really changed a lot. Like, it was still okay, but she just made it so much better when she was there.
So entertaining.
Yeah, she's so entertaining. But no, but like, you're right. And I mean, everybody has their opinion. So, like, this is just our opinion. You guys can have your opinion. Yeah. Like, it doesn't matter. Like, to each their own. Yeah, it's an opinion.
This is lighthearted stuff. So.
Yeah, to each their own. Like, I mean, if in your relationship it works for you, then whatever. Like, you do that. But yeah, that's a little suspect from Juan's side with Robyn, her relationship. But going back to the topic about, like, this whole open marriage and everything, like we were saying with Ashley, who's also on the Real Housewives. I feel like Robyn, she's so unfazed. She's so unfazed when new rumors come out and everything.
That's weird too.
That is weird. So she doesn't care at all. So, and she's always making excuses for him, like you were saying. So I'm like, what? Maybe they are in an open relationship, but why doesn't she just say that? And again, she doesn't have to say anything about her relationship. But when you're in the public eye, like, people are gonna talk.
When you're on the show, because that's also the thing. She's on the show.
Yeah.
So. And especially because these women are coming at her all the time. Why is he doing this? Why is he with her? Why is he doing like that? Well, how come you don't say anything? Why don't you react? Why are you so calm about it? They just want her to, like, they want to, like, shake her and be like, say something. If she just comes out and says, hey, this is our relationship, they would back off.
Yeah. I mean, that's what happened with Ashley. Everybody was like, oh my God, like, he was seen with another woman and they were in a hotel and this and that. And literally, by her just saying, you know what, guys, we're in an open relationship, they all were just like, what else can you say? Because if they're in an open relationship, that's
their agreement.
That's their agreement, and she's okay with it. And then of course they still talk about it because I mean it's a show. They're still gonna talk about it. Yeah. They gotta it's
part of the show. It's part of the drama.
It's part of the storyline. Yeah, like they have to talk about it and everything. But if Robyn were to say something like that, I feel like the women would also back off a lot. They'll still have their criticism about it, I'm sure.
Or even if she just says, you know what, I don't care.
Yeah.
He can do whatever he wants, and I don't care.
Yeah.
I think they will be okay, but the fact that she just doesn't say anything, she's like, it's his friend. It's all these excuses. Yeah. Just say, I don't care, or say, we're in an open, say something. Mm-hmm. That's all they want. They want her to have a reaction.
Yeah, exactly. And, one big piece I guess we forgot to say, or, like, just want to mention this extra piece, too. They were previously married, so this is their second time getting married. Gosh, yeah. And the first time, they got a divorce because he cheated.
Because of his cheating.
And they had 2 kids together, and she said that, if I remember correctly, that during both of her pregnancies, she, like, ended up finding out later. I don't know if she knew in that moment, but apparently while she was pregnant with both of her children, so this is like, a span over a couple of years, he had been cheating on her.
Oh, gosh. I forgot about that.
So that's also another thing. I feel like it's helpful to this story because, these cheating allegations, like, not only is he acting sketchy right now again, but he also has that history of being a cheater. So it's like that makes it even more... everything he does even more sketchy, and
that's why the women are also like,
that's exactly because he has a bad rep of of cheating on her. And I'm like, they got divorced the first time, but this is many years ago. I think it's before the show that they were divorced, if I'm not mistaken. But
it was before.
It was before the show because I remember them being divorced, and he would still, like, appear in the show, but they were divorced at the time. Yeah. But she obviously divorced him because of that, because she said that on the show. That's the reason for their divorce the first time. So, like, I'm just confused as to, like, why she still thinks that he's innocent when all these things come out.
What I don't get is all these men, well, these 2 men that we've been talking about, or 3, whatever, Ashley's husband included, they want to do all this cheating. Let the women go.
Yeah.
Before you cheat, just say goodbye. get the divorce papers.
Yeah.
There's no reason to cheat.
Exactly.
If you're done with the relationship, men and women, whoever it is. In this case, we're talking about men. But even for a woman's sake, if you want to cheat, sign the papers, do it the right way, and leave.
Yeah.
Or if you're in a relationship, boyfriend, girlfriend, whatever,
break up with that person.
Break up.
Yeah.
Give yourself the respect and the respect to the other person and leave.
Yeah.
There's no reason to stay in it. You don't like it, they don't like it, get out.
Yeah, exactly. No, I agree 100%. And that, like, goes into a whole other topic, like, you know, this whole cheating, like cheating stuff. I really honestly don't even believe in cheating at all. Like, cheating should never happen, in my opinion.
Shouldn't.
It's like, because I just see, like you're saying, even boyfriend and girlfriend, like, people will be like, oh, you know, like, he cheated me or whatever. Like, sometimes people claim, like, I don't know, he or she threw herself on me and that's how, like, this happened, whatever. And I'm like, no, to get to the point of cheating on somebody, I feel like you've already emotionally checked out a long time ago.
It's been over for a while.
You don't just, it's not true that somebody just threw themselves on you, like, on the street. No, you're getting to know somebody in a way that you shouldn't be getting to know them. You know what I mean? Like, when you're in a relationship with somebody, whether that's just dating or married or engaged or whatever, then you need to, like, really figure that out and realize, okay, if you're attracted to somebody else, are you no longer attracted to your spouse, mate, whatever, you know, partner, girlfriend, boyfriend, whatever it is, and just let them go. Like you were saying, just, there's really no need for cheating. Just let that other person go and be free. Why are you even, if you think about cheating, you have to be, like, sneaking around, having, like, living, like, a double life, really.
Some people have problems.
Yeah, that's why I really think, like, I don't know, people who cheat, they have, like, some type of personality disorder, I feel like, or something, because
something has to be wrong with them, because just let the person go.
Why
do you feel like you need two people?
It's even more, I feel like it must be more work for you to have to keep up with two relationships. Like, that's just crazy. Ridiculous. So honestly, it's just like all this cheating stuff that's been going around. It's just always, I'm just like, I just don't get it. Just let the other person go and be free and do whatever you want to do, and it's not even considered cheating anymore. That's just you being single. You don't need to feel guilty. You don't need to, just be single. That's what you want to be, really.
Yeah, if you want to be single, and then nobody cares what you do.
Yeah,
I mean, it's up to you. It's up to your.
Yeah, it's up to your whatever
discretion.
Exactly. Yeah, your
whatever you believe in.
Yeah, whatever you believe, whatever you want to do. I mean, at that point, I mean, if you're not dragging anybody along, like, honestly, do whatever you want to do.
It doesn't affect anybody, because you're not dragging your partner with you. They don't want.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Exactly.
But man, we can talk about this forever, and it can go into so many other stuff.
Yeah, and these are just the people, like, you know, right now it's top of mind because of all these, like, these shows that we're watching, and really, like, you know, this all sparked because of, like, the Ace family breakup. Like, that, really seeing that was just like, oh my god, like, it just, you see it, like, way too often. In these, like, you know, I guess you can say celebrity couples, people in the public eye that, I don't know, they get a little bit of fame and stuff, or money, or both, and they just.
It always does. It never works out, which is so sad. It never works out.
Yeah, it's so sad. And that's so
sad about that.
They say this about, you know, the reality show, like, Curse, they say. And, I mean, vlogging is kind of like a reality show. So when, you know, people are vlogging their lives on YouTube, it's like their own, you know, reality show. So, yeah, it's just so unfortunate that. It is unfortunate. Yeah, that they had to split up.
Talking about reality as a final thing.
Yeah.
Love is Blind is coming out. I don't know if you saw the promo for it.
No, I haven't seen it yet.
They already have, like, you know, with a few cast members that are there. I don't know who's going to be the main cast, but they already started that promo too, so I'm really excited for that.
Yeah, that's going to be coming out soon, so we're going to definitely be, you know, watching that. We'll do, like, episode recaps for sure, like, or, you know, anything that happens during that. If there's anything really juicy, we'll definitely be talking about it.
Oh, but I'm excited for that because I love that show.
I know. It is a good show. I love it too a lot, and I can't wait. Also, with all these Real Housewives, I feel like there's just been so much drama going on, so there's, like, so many shows to keep up on right now.
With Kyle also. Oh, no, there's just so much. See, we can never stop.
Oh, my God, the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. That's a whole other thing. We'll have to say that for another episode, too, but just, like, so many, when it comes to relationships, all these, like, celebrity relationships, so many things.
So thank you guys so much for watching. We really appreciate you guys coming back today.
Yes, we hope you guys enjoyed this episode. You know, just a little bit of, like, you know, a little catching up on some drama going on. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button, and we will see you guys in the next episode.
Yes.
Bye.
Bye.